your diesel safe when you fire it up? Think again. These 10 starting mistakes are quietly wrecking engines every day, and most drivers have no clue. Fixing them now could save you thousands. And mistake number 1? That one's a silent killer hiding in plain sight. Mistake number 10, letting it sit before driving. Letting your diesel idle before driving feels smart. A lot of guys do it. Fire it up, leave it running, grab a coffee. Feels like you're giving the engine a head start, right? Well, here's the kicker. Letting it idle cold actually washes raw fuel down your cylinders. That fuel messes with your oil, and before long, you're running metal on metal. Worse, it starts clogging parts meant to clean your emissions before you've even hit the road. And all the while you think you're helping. That's how you end up with a $6,000 rebuild before the odometer even catches its breath. Seen it clog filters, ruin oil flow, and trigger early DPF and EGR failures, all from cold idling. Now the fix is easy. Let it run for 30 seconds, then drive off gently. That builds heat the right way. Treat it like a machine that wants to move. Trust me, this one change can add years to your engine, literally. Wait till you hear what most drivers do next. It's like giving your fuel system a punch in the gut. Mistake number 9, cranking too long. Ever held the key a few seconds too long because the engine didn't fire right up? Feels harmless. Just keep cranking till it catches, right? Here's where it gets ugly. You're not just being patient. You're cooking the starter motor, flooding the cylinders, and roasting your glow plugs. That's $1,200 in starter damage before breakfast. Some starters get so hot they actually twist themselves off the block. That's not a myth. It's a Monday morning at any diesel shop. And that extra fuel? It's not helping. It scrapes down your cylinder walls, thins your oil, and turns your crankcase into a slow-cooked disaster. By the time it finally catches, the damage is already underway, even if it sounds fine. The fix? If it doesn't start in 3 to 5 seconds, stop. Wait 10 seconds. Try again. Still nothing? You've got a deeper issue. Fuel delivery, glow plugs, bad injectors, or maybe low compression. But whatever you do, don't keep cranking. That's like trying to drill through concrete with a plastic straw. This one mistake sidelines more trucks than winter ice. If that's news to you, hit subscribe, and let's keep your truck out of the shop. Now here's a cold start habit that sends your engine to an early grave. Mistake number 8, revving right after startup. Some guys treat the gas pedal like a damn light switch. The engine turns over and boom, they slam the throttle like they're qualifying for a drag race. Loud? Yeah. Impressive? Maybe. Smart? Not even close. This is the part every mechanic wishes you knew. Your oil's still thick and cold, sitting useless in the pan. Your turbo hasn't even woken up yet. And your pistons? They're doing full-speed gymnastics with no padding. You're not giving it power. You're giving it a death sentence. This kind of cold revving chews through metal, eats your turbo alive, and doesn't stop until your wallet's crying uncle. We've lost perfectly good engines to this one habit alone, before they even hit 60,000 miles. So, what's the play? Start it. Let it idle for 30 seconds. Then drive like your grandma's in the passenger seat for the first few miles. Once that oil's flowing and the turbo's happy, you can open it up. I mean, it's not about being slow, it's about not being stupid. Think the damage ends when you turn it off? Not even close. Mistake number 7, not letting the engine cool before shutdown. Long day on the road, you finally pull into the lot. What's the first thing most guys do? Key off. Done. Walk away. Simple, right? But here's the bit that ruins engines fast. Your turbo's still spinning at tens of thousands of RPM, and your engine oil is scorching hot. When you shut it off immediately, that oil stops moving. But the turbo doesn't. No flow means no cooling, no lubrication. Just dry, searing friction ripping through your bearings. What happens next? The oil bakes inside the turbo bearings, hardens into carbon, and slowly chokes the system. Repeat that cycle, and you're looking at a fried turbo long before the warranty even thinks about expiring. It's one of the most common and avoidable ways to wreck a diesel. This is why even brand new trucks end up on a flatbed for something preventable. So here's what smart drivers do. Idle for 60 to 90 seconds before shutting down, especially after towing or highway hauls. It lets the temp settle, the turbo wind down, and the oil do its job. It's 1 minute that can save you $5 grand. Your engine doesn't just need cool down time, it needs clean fuel too. Mistake number 6, ignoring fuel filter changes. Now, some diesel owners treat the fuel filter like it's optional. I'll get to it at the next service. Yeah, until the truck starts coughing like it's got bronchitis at 70 miles per hour. Ready for the twist? That little canister's the only thing keeping water, sludge, and rust flakes out of your $4,000 fuel system. Ignore it, and you're basically pressure washing your injectors with sand. One guy told me his Ram started sputtering on a hill, thought it was bad fuel. Turns out the filter hadn't been changed in 40,000 miles. Injectors? Gone. Pump? Toast. And if you're running a CP4 pump, good luck. Those things are allergic to dirty diesel. One hiccup and it takes the whole system down with it. That's a $3,500 injector job waiting to happen, plus another $2,000 if the pump's toast. A $30 filter and 15 minutes with a wrench every 15,000 miles can save you thousands. Change it more often if you're running bio, fueling up at truck stops with algae issues, or live where the humidity's high. That was about fuel. This one, it's got your differential on a ticking clock. Mistake number 5. Ignoring axle seals. Ever spot a dark little puddle under the back of your truck? Most guys just shrug. Probably rainwater. Yeah, no, that's gear oil. And it's leaking from your axle seal. And now for the shocking part. That tiny rubber seal is the only thing keeping your differential from running dry. Once it cracks or tears, metal starts grinding on metal, and the damage is brutal. Worse? You won't hear it. No clunks, no screeches, just quiet, relentless wear that eats through your rear end like termites in a log. Let it go, and you're on the hook for a $2,800 diff rebuild, plus downtime. But here's the good news. It's easy to catch. Take a second now and then to look underneath. If you see greasy streaks near the rear tires or smell burning oil, it's time to act. Catch it early, and you're golden. Ignore it, and your truck's hauling days are numbered. But haul too much, and the next problem smells like diesel and heat. Mistake number 4. Ignoring the smell of diesel. Catch a whiff of diesel and just brush it off? Bad move. Really bad. This is what nobody tells you. That smell is your truck's way of yelling, "Hey, something's leaking." And ignoring it? That's like smelling smoke and pretending there's no fire. Diesel leaks don't just waste fuel, they coat everything under your hood. Wiring, hoses, belts, diesel eats it all. Over time, it breaks down rubber, turns your engine bay into a grease trap, and when it pools, one spark and things get real ugly, real fast. Even worse, those leaks attract dirt like a magnet. Suddenly, your clean engine's a sludge factory. Diagnostics get harder, repairs get messier. And resale? Forget it. No one wants a truck that smells like a fuel station and looks like it's been through a grease war. So, what do? Pop the hood, follow your nose, check around the injectors, lines, and fuel filter. If it smells strong, something's wrong. Clean it up, track it down, and fix it before it costs more than your monthly mortgage. And if you think leaks are bad, wait till your fuel gauge lies to you. Mistake number 3. Trusting the fuel gauge. Like it's gospel. You know what lies more than politicians? That little fuel gauge on your dash. And here's the kicker. Your gauge isn't a precision instrument. It's a rough guess, filtered through resistors, sensors, and often just plain wishful thinking. Especially on older diesel trucks, it's not uncommon for the sender unit to stick, lag, or just straight up lie. So while you're cruising with a quarter tank, you might actually be flirting with empty. And running a diesel dry? That's not just inconvenient, it's a nightmare. Air gets into the fuel lines, you lose pressure, your injectors freak out. And priming that system again isn't as simple as topping off and turning the key. Best case scenario, you're stuck and embarrassed. If you're lucky, you're just stuck. If you're not, say goodbye to your lift pump and hello to a $1,400 repair you could have avoided by fueling up. So, make it a rule. Don't run it low. Keep it above a third of a tank, especially in the cold. A full tank reduces condensation, protects your pump, and keeps your filters clean. Ignore that, and the next oversight could leave you stranded, or worse, rolling on a blown tire. Mistake number 2. Skipping tire pressure checks. You'd be shocked how many diesel owners drive around thinking, "Hey, the tires look fine." A lot of them forget one simple thing. Your whole truck rides on just a few square inches of rubber. That's it. Being just a little under on tire pressure can mess up everything. Your fuel tank empties faster, braking gets sloppy, and if you're hauling weight, you're flirting with a blowout. Too much pressure? That's not great either. You'll bounce around like a basketball and lose grip when the road's wet. You don't notice it right away, but then you're filling up more often. Your tires wear out unevenly, and suddenly, that smooth ride starts feeling like a shopping cart with a wobbly wheel. So, take 60 seconds once a week. Grab a decent gauge and check when the tires are cold. Don't trust your eyes or that pump at the gas station. Go with the number on the driver's door, not a random guess. It's a small habit, but it keeps you safer, steadier, and spending money on things you actually want. But if there's one mistake that slowly kills your engine without you knowing, it's this one. Mistake number 1, taking too many short trips. Some diesel guys never hit the highway. Coffee runs, school drop-offs, corner store, back home, day in, day out. Quick errands feel harmless, but they're quietly wrecking your engine. Let this sink in for a second. Every time you take a short trip, your engine doesn't get hot enough. That means raw diesel sneaks past your rings and into your oil. Over time, your oil thins out, turns acidic, and stops protecting the internals. Your bearings? Unprotected. Your whole engine? Basically swimming in poison. And no, topping off your oil doesn't fix it. We've seen trucks with 20,000 miles and oil that looked like watered-down fuel. Tuned rigs suffer even faster. Once the oil goes bad, it's open season on your internals. So what do smart owners do? Combine your trips, warm the engine up fully, let it idle a minute before you shut it down, and once a week, hit the freeway. Let that beast breathe. Because the difference between a 300,000-mile engine and a 60,000-mile disaster might just be your morning routine. These mistakes wreck engines, but the next video, that's where the real killers live.